Who is ready to vibe high? Vibe high. Gerard, Rob, TJ, Lori Brown. Okay, we got a ton of people to hold in our prayers. Rob's not feeling well. Gerard, so we're sending you prayers, Rob. Janine was in a car accident and she broke her patella. That's her kneecap. She took a chunk out of her finger and ripped a couple ligaments. So we got to hold her close because she's had a major, major challenge. So Janine, we're sending you prayers. Who else? Put them in the comments. PGL, Bono, PGL. Lori Brown, what's up? Raise your hand if you've been here. Give me a high five if you've been here since the beginning. 3 years. Kat, what's up? You got to make sure I'm on. Yes. Who else are we putting in our prayers? Tay's got a couple tests this week. Frenchie's in the house. Frenchie's my amazing social media guru. Okay, Rob, Gerard, who else is here? And the topic today is cleaning up your side of the street. Let me tell you, I got some to clean up. We also have Tony, 3 years. So you have 3 years. Let's raise it up for Tony. Put your wins in the comments too. What do we got going on? Gerard, what's going on with you? Oh, TJ, love that topic. I know. Wait a minute. I want to put in the comments something that you got to clean up. What do you got to clean up? We all are in things or do things that we have to clean up our side of the street. This girl right here. And when Frenchie and I were talking about the topics and what topics to touch, this one came right to me. Cleaning up your side of the street. No, guru. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So without a doubt, I mean, Frenchie, am I right? You said, give me the next 2 weeks topics. Boom. I gave you one right away. And it didn't come from here. It came from here because Gerard, because, what do you know about me? There's 2 things about mindset. One is to get out of that analytical mind and drop within and listen to the message, listen to our real, our higher self, our gut, our essence, our intuition, our all of those things. To me, that's my connection to my higher power. And it's just a gut feeling. It's nothing. So that's one thing, getting out of the analytical mind, like dropping within, asking for an answer, and it comes. The other thing is controlling these thoughts because we have to be in our analytical mind. So controlling these thoughts, those are the 2 things about mindset. And does that mean because 8 years ago, it'll be 8 years ago, October 15th, that I left one life, blew up in my face. And I'm like, what do I do? It's broken. It's broken. It wasn't working. I left one life and started another. And that's when I dove into the science behind controlling these thoughts, right? Between our thoughts create what? They create our feelings. How we feel is indicative of what we're thinking. And then how we feel is how we speak. And how we speak determines how we act. And how we act determines our habits, our consistent habits that we have on a consistent basis. And then those habits determine the character. They determine the woman or the man you are. And your character determines your destiny. And you've heard me before, when I blew my knee out and my Olympic trials dreams were gone, I let the one thought come in, the thought that I failed. I failed. I'm a failure. Take me all the way down. It was louder. I listened to it louder than, you got my tattoo, Power to believe. And this pink right here says 2%. 2% of women earn athletic scholarships to Division I schools. I'm not bragging. I'm saying that I'm one of those 2%. And instead of listening to this voice, I listened to the voice that I failed, and it took me all the way down. So 8 years ago, when another event, my marriage that blew up, had the ability to take me all the way down, I said, no, I'm fucking done, man. I'm not letting any other, I know what happens when you use the wrong methods. I've been there, done that, stopped my life, self-medicating just to stop the pain from that one thought that I failed. I decided I wasn't going to let anybody or anything get in my way. So I dove into this self-development phase of the science behind changing your thoughts. And what do we know? We know that when those thoughts, when you're anxious, if you focus on gratitude, you can't be anxious. Overwhelmed, you focus on gratitude, you can't be overwhelmed. Sadness, I even know that with my dad passing away, that if I focus on being grateful, I feel blessed. Yes, I'm sad, but it's different than falling into despair. And anger, okay? Anger. This is where I have to clean up my side of the street. And I would love to say to you, I would love to be able to be here and be like, I'm done, I'm healed. Boom. I'm all healed, I'm perfect, or I am in a constant place of serenity. That simply isn't the truth. I now have a plan. When I fall off, I have a plan to get back on track. Tom Murphy is in the house. Michelle is in the house. So I fall out of alignment all the time. I do things that go against my core values. Courage, love, hope. Not courage, love, belief. It used to be belief or hope, and I changed to belief, the power to believe. So what I'm saying to you is if there's something that you are not happy with about yourself, that's part of being human. It's part of being human. And I don't know about you, but it's hard for me to clean up my side of the street. But once I do, it feels so good. And the way I can clean up my side of the street is by using the tools that we talk about every single week. But here's the deal, you guys, is this anger that I have. There is Sarah Blondin. And if you want this meditation, reach out to me after and I'll send it to you. Sarah Blondin has an amazing meditation. It's called Your Infinite Self versus Your Warring Self. And we all have all these different versions within us, right? We do. Hot mess. I'm a hot mess half the time. Maybe not half the time, but a lot of time. I used to be a hot mess all the time. We have our champion, our warrior, our champion. We have our hot mess. We have our little person, our little boy or a little girl. We have our teenager, our 20s, 30s. They all live within us. And these different versions of ourselves, this is how I like to think of it. It makes sense. I'm visual and kinesthetic. Those little Russian teacup dolls. Do you know what I mean? It starts out with this little itty bitty doll, and then you cover it with the bigger one, and then the little bigger one, nesting dolls, and then then the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And so you have this doll. There's like 30 little dolls inside. That's how I vision all of us. We have all these different versions within us. And sometimes there's cracks. Sometimes shit happens to us when we were children, when we were teenagers, when we were young adults, when we are adults, and we get hurt. Because we're human. And if we don't take the time to heal that hurt, I had no clue I was going to get emotional. If we don't take the time to heal that hurt, then it comes out and we can hurt others. And so for me, whether it's because of what happened in my childhood, whether it's because of what happened in my marriage, whether it's because of the position that I'm in now because of my marriage. Um, I have this simmering like rage, and it can snap. And guess who suffers the most? My kids. So I'm cleaning up my side of the street. I had no clue that this was going to come up when I picked this topic. I'm cleaning up this side of the street and I'm owning it. And it was really hard. And I had a really good discussion with Taylor and Ryan last night. So there it is. And you guys are going to hold me accountable because number one, I don't say shit and not follow it up with action. Number two, it feels good to know, to admit, you know what, man, I don't have all the answers. I do have the tools to get me back into alignment. And if I have to ask for help, you know, I think I told you guys a couple of weeks ago, I had to deal with a family situation. I reached out and I hired a therapist, and she's amazing. If you're local to the area and you're looking one, I'll share with you. And so this is a topic that I'm going to work on with her because all I want to do is feel good, right? I want to feel good during life, and I want to feel good without self-medicating, without turning to things that don't serve me, that hurt my health. And so by doing that is being honest, by being authentic, by being vulnerable, and realizing we are all the fucking same. We all have this monster up here. We all do things that don't serve us. We all can hurt others. And when we stand up and take accountability and responsibility for ourselves, for our actions, and we clean up our side of the street, we start to heal those little cracks within us. Does that make sense? Can you comment and let me know that if it makes sense? That was really hard for me. And so we're going to start Tuesday today a little deeper. We dove right into it, and it's going to be a little deeper. And I'm going to ask you to pray for me, to give me the strength to deal with this little rage that's deep within, and to let it heal. And I'm going to send so many prayers and healing energy to all you guys so that we can start healing these cracks within us, because then what happens? Not only do we feel good, we help others feel good. And then what? Then the world's a little bit better, right? It's a little bit better to live in. And that's all I want. And so I cannot wait for my freaking retreat in a little over 4 weeks, because that is how I know how to heal. And that's how I know I can share with others, and we can remove ourselves from our environment and grow and heal and expand and learn from others how to use sustainable tips that help us live better, think better, love better, and love life, and then return to kill it. So that's where I am right now. And if you are a woman and you have any inclination, we have 1.5 more rooms. So reach out to me. Right now, let's all just like hold each other close, okay? And let's start our day right now. And we're going to do it with breath. Because what do we know about those thoughts? They go around and around, and you never have one thought. They all follow in a pattern. So we're going to wipe out the thoughts. We're going to clear the mechanism and get back into alignment. And we have the ability, each of us, to do that at any time, simply with our breath. Simply with our breath. Notice if you're breathing in your chest or if you're breathing in your belly. Put your hands on your belly, roll your shoulders down, lengthen the back, lengthen your back. And we're going to inhale right now. Inhale all the way in. Second inhale. Exhale. Magic's on the exhale. Inhale again. Breathe in love, breathe in peace, breathe in the ability to want to change, to be better. Inhale it all the way in, up the inner thighs, to your belly. Exhale. Free bird, baby. Inhale freedom. Inhale the freedom that comes with admitting your secrets, with standing in your vulnerability, and with the ability and the desire to change. Inhale it right now. Inhale freedom all the way up. Second inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Let it fill your belly. Second inhale when it gets your heart. Tilt the chin back, relax tongue, open mouth, exhale. Inhale again, all the way up. We got 3 more. Inhale, belief, the power to believe. With the power to believe, we can achieve. Second inhale, exhale. Inhale, faith, faith, all the way up. Second inhale, exhale. Inhale, trust. Trusting yourself, trusting your higher power, trusting those around you. Second inhale, exhale. All the way out, all the way out. All right, one more just for good. Inhale, love. Inhale, love. And as you inhale love, I want you to pour it all over every little nook, every little crack, every little cranny that's within your entire being. Pour that sweet love in. Inhale all the way up. Come on. All the way up, all the way up. Let that belly fill. Second inhale when it gets to your heart. Exhale. How do you feel? Back into alignment. Now we practice our greatness. We remind ourselves who we are and what we stand for, and we remind ourselves of our greatest strengths. Why? Because we're building our confidence. Confidence is a skill. It is not, you don't fall out of bed and you're confident. It doesn't happen. You have to build on that skill. And if you're confident, because the work you did prior. So we're going to build. And everybody has these freaking characteristics. You do, I do, my kids do, my family does, my friends, everyone in the world. We just forget. So what? So what? We say it so we can step into it. The I am statement. The I am statement that reminds you. So later today, when you get knocked down, when you get triggered, when you get we're going to breathe, and then we're going to do this. Repeat after me, baby, and put them in the comments, please. Put your I ams in the comments. First one. I am beautiful. I am handsome. For all the guys, I am beautiful. I'm strong. I'm smart. I'm kind. I'm loving. I'm generous. I'm giving. I'm powerful. I'm kind. I am on a healing journey. Give me them. Give me them. I'm invincible. I'm unstoppable. I'm healthy. I'm vibrant. I am human. I am human and I'm enough. I am enough, baby. I'm enough. I am vulnerable. I'm authentic. I'm transparent. I choose to shine. I choose to shine. And when I shine, I give permission to others to shine. I can do hard things. I can sit with emotions that scare me. And when I sit with them, they melt away because I dive down deep underneath. I can do hard things. And when I do hard things, I show others how to do hard things. I'm invincible, right, Michelle? Invincible. That was yours. And what am I now? Unstoppable. I'm a rock star. You guys got to give it to me. I'm a miracle. I'm patient. I'm relentless. I'm an athlete. I'm a musician. I'm creative. I'm funny. I am a boss, a warrior. Did I almost forget one? I think so. I am sexy. And we say that 2 times. I don't know if I'm frozen. I am sexy. I hope you didn't miss that one. So we'll say it 3 times just in case. I am sexy. And we say it We repeat that one so we never, ever forget it. I am a boss, a warrior, a champion, and inhale with me right now, belly breath, and put that hand on your heart. And I'm a badass because you know what's coming at you. Life is coming at you. Life is not easy and it's not fair, but it is so worth it. And it's so worth it. It's so worth it, especially when we're living to be better, to feel better, to think better, to live better. It's worth it. So thank you for being with me on my journey to discard all those character flaws that don't serve me anymore and don't serve you, and we can do it together. So when we get knocked down, we come back. All right, we got a reading and we have you know what else is when those cracks surface and the result is whatever it is for you. For me, it's the anger that is my first defense mechanism. Boom, you get in my face, you better watch out because I got you. A lot of times that comes out because I'm not paying attention to the little cracks within me, because I have been taking care of everybody else and not myself. And that's on me. And I can find myself getting resentful that my kids don't know how hard I'm working and they don't know what I've been through and they don't know the position that my ex put us in, and yada, 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 yada. What am I doing? I'm ignoring the fact that some version inside me is hurting. Some version inside me wants somebody to wrap their arms around them and give them a big hug and say, hey, it's okay. I love you and you're doing great. That is on me because I need to pause when I feel that loss of control or feel that anger, that rage. I have to remove myself and pour that love within. And that's how you heal. I know that, and I'm not doing that. So my commitment to you is I am going to do that and try it. Try it. If there's something that you're trying to get rid of, you pause, you take a step back. That part I got to work on. And put your hand on your heart and tell yourself how much you love yourself. Because self-love, everybody talks about it. Everybody talks about it. I know you said it. Self-love. What does it mean to you? How do you do it? How do you practice? It's not self-care. It's not going to get a massage. It's not going to get a facial. It's not going to go to sleep early and work out and fuel your body, move your body. Those are all essential things, but that's self-care. Self-love is pouring love within. And if you know a better way besides literally saying it out loud to yourself, let me know. Because that way, saying it, putting my hand on my heart and telling myself inward to whatever version of me is hurting that I love myself, then I can start to heal. And that's when I feel it. All right, we got a great reading and a great quote. And the quote is from Kat. Thank you very much. Okay, women's spirit, meditation for women, each day a new beginning. And it's scary to admit our shortcomings, right? It is. What's my fear? That you're not going to like me anymore. That you're going to think less of me. I'm human. And I have to step right through that fear and realize that what's more important is what I think about myself. And if I don't like a particular way I'm acting or a particular habit I'm doing, I had 10 years of using a habit, and you know me, I don't do anything small that didn't serve me. If I don't let all of that BS go about what other people think, then I stay stuck. All right, October 3rd. When we live in a place for too long, we grow dull. We don't notice what's around us. Natalie Goldberg. Why is it so hard to be aware of our surroundings? What occupies our minds? Most of us can't adequately answer these questions. We aren't even aware that we're not aware. Ego has us trapped and not against our will. Being unaware has simply become our way of life. Unseen, we move through the moments, the minutes, the places, the experiences that wear our name, noticing only ourselves. Our journey is unique. The specific path we travel is trod on by no one but us. No detail is without meaning. Every moment, every person, every object has significance to us. Our task is to take notice and be grateful, even for the hard times. What we need to know, what we're here to learn, is evident in the many tiny elements of our lives. So let's not miss them. Let's not miss them. Looking thoroughly around me today will reveal our higher powers message. And remember, it doesn't matter who you believe in. It doesn't matter. Just believe in something outside yourself so you don't have to control everything. Nothing has been left to chance. All right, here's our quote. I love this. Maybe you thought you were broken because that's how it felt. But I want to remind you that wholeness can include pain and fear and sadness and flaws and frailness. You are complete. You are the light and you are the shadow. And that is beautiful. That is a beautiful life. When you recognize the light in you, your infinite self, and the shadow, the darkness, the warring self, the dichotomy of life, your beautiful self and your hot mess. We're all of those things. And when we pour love all over all of the versions of us, life is worth it and it's better and it feels good and we heal and we grow. So end with me with the Serenity Prayer and let's go have an amazing, amazing Tuesday. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Thank you for being there for me today. And all those prayers going out to each and every one of you. I will see you next week. Peace out. Peace out, baby. Let's go have an amazing day.